In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a journal in Canva to sell on Amazon. And the best part is in just a few clicks. Let's get started. First of all, we have to go to the kpd.amazon.com calculator. I will leave the link in the description so you can get your template in the right measurement for your journal. This is very important because we have all the information up front and we don't have to worry about the sizing later on. So here you're just gonna start to add all the description for the journal that you want to make later on. So over here I'm just gonna select paperback, and on this one I'm gonna select black and white paper, and left to right measurements, and here I will keep it in inches. And in this part we're just gonna keep it as 6 times 9. And there we go. And here we're just going to add the number of pages that we want our journal to be. So I'm just going to put 30 of them. And once that we have all of these ready, we're just going to click in calculate dimensions. And on here you can see it gives all the measurements for us to work with. So we can have the cover page and the back page. And the only thing that we need to do is click in download template. You can see on here it gives us the specific measurements, so we can pull it from here and take it to Canva. In Canva, once that we are in the home page, what we have to do is we have to go to create a design, and on here we're just going to click in custom size. So on here, as you can see, the measurement says 12.318 and 9.25. So we're going to put it exactly the same in Canva, and we're going to make sure that it's in inches. And we're just going to click in create new design. Now to begin with the designing of the cover page, we just have to upload the template that we just got from the page on Amazon. And to do this, we just got to go to the upload section on here, and we're just going to click in upload files. And on here you're just going to look for your template. Once it's on here, we're just going to click and we're just going to open on here. Now we're going to start with the designing of our cover page. If you don't have any inspiration, you can go to the home page of Canva, and on here you're just going to search for journal cover. And then on here you can see we have a lot of inspiration from, so you can start to see which one you like the most and just take some inspiration from here. So to start with this one, I'm just going to choose the transparency, and I'm going to change the color of the back. To start with my designing, I want to change my background. I'm just going to search for watercolor, and then on here I'm just going to search for photos, and on here I can start to see which one I like. So I like this one. I already add the background. To keep going with the borders, what we're going to do is we're just going to go and search for shapes, and we're just going to start to adjust our shapes to the borders so we can have a exactly guide of what we need in terms of space. So maybe something like this, and then we're going to duplicate, and we're going to make exactly the same for this one on here. So I already have this border. Also, if you want to change the color, because I don't want it in yellow, I want it in white. So there we go. I have that one, and the only remaining ones are in the back. Once it's ready, we can delete the template that we had, and on here we can start to adjust our background. So also what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lock everything on here, so anything else moves when I'm trying to make my designing. So I'm just gonna lock it, and there we go, nothing else is gonna move. Once that we already have our template, what we have to do here is just start to play with the designing. So I'm just gonna start by adding some flowers, borders. You can add some shapes, flowers, elements, images. Also, it's very useful if you already know which kind of journals you're gonna make, so you can start to know which elements you're gonna add on it. So for me, I'm gonna make reading journal, so I'm just gonna start adding some designs about that. And the only thing remaining to add on here is the letters. And to do this, we're just gonna go to the text section in here, and we're gonna add the title. And we're just gonna start to look which kind of font we like for our journal. So I'm just gonna make reading, and you can keep playing with the letters. So I'm just gonna make reading journal, so I can place here reading, and I'm gonna duplicate and making the journal in another kind of letter. So journal with this combination of letters, I think it looks nicer. So we already have our front page, and also if you want to add some elements on here, you can keep going and add something else. So now, as you can see, I already add the elements on here, and I already add my text that it says what it's going to be my journal of. So reading journal. And as you can see here, I do like the background, but I think it will look better if I change the colors. And we can change the colors even if it's an image. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna select the background, and we're gonna go to edit photo. We're gonna click on it, and on here I want to change only slightly the colors. I'm just gonna go to filters. I'm not gonna go to duotone. So I'm just gonna click and see all, and on here I can see it's giving me more options of the color combinations. So as you can see here, yeah, this one look much more better. Like maybe this one, because it let my flowers still stand out. So now I already changed the color, and I think it looks much more better in this way. The only thing remaining for our cover is to download it. So we're just gonna go and click in share, and on here we're gonna click in download, and I would recommend you to keep it in this format or PNG. Also, I think both of them works. Now you just click it on here, you keep it in this format, and then you're just gonna click in download. So now we can move on the designing for our pages. And to do this, we have to come to Canva homepage, and on here we're just gonna click in create a design. We're gonna make exactly the same. We're just gonna click in custom size, and on here we're gonna keep it also 6x9, and there we go. Now we're just gonna go and create new design. So because it's a reading journal, I'm going to be adding some specific things to make it more attractive for customers to buy it. And to start, I'm gonna be using the same elements that I put in my cover, so we can keep the same branding of it. So I'm just gonna make this one, and then I'm gonna flip the position here and there, and then we already have the higher part. And on here I want the page to be a bit more different color, not white, so something like this, but I'm gonna be changing a bit more lighter, something like this. And I'm gonna be using this one, so most likely the same elements that I use for the cover, so my branding doesn't change that much. So there we go, something like this. It goes like this. So you start to play around with the pages that you want to add for your book. The only thing remaining is for you to download them. And for this, we're just gonna go to the share square on here in the corner, and then we're gonna click in download. And we're gonna keep it in the same format as the cover page in this one. And once that we keep it on here, we're just gonna click in download, and then it's gonna start to download our pages. Once you have the cover in the pages, the only thing left to do is upload them in kdp.amazon.com. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.